of the videos on YouTube, and so that pretty much just gives you an introduction to who I am.
Okay. All right. So you have your own domain and all that now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So I guess, well, you answered this question that I had ready about getting into motivational speaking. But as far as that goes, how soon do you want to get into that? And then I guess also, where do you see that going? Like, do you want to be on an international level with that, or do you just want to stay nationally, or like what do you want to do as far as with that? Like, what's your vision with motivational speaking?
Well, that's something that I'm looking to get started on right now. As far as where I want it to go, I mean, of course, you always want to fully utilize your potential. So right now, I'll say that I would love to be a top international motivational speaker, but it's also one of those it's also one of those the things where once you get into it, I I just never know what level will suit me. So right now, I would definitely would want to be a top international speaker, but that could change at one point depending on once I get into it, how I feel, how I want to structure my career to best suit me. But that's also one of the fears that I'm dealing with right now is the fear about that first speaking engagement and the fear around the reality of, you know, how much success a person with a stutter can have in an industry that revolves around speaking. So it's one of those things where, while I'm talking about fear, I'm also living the exact message that I'm talking about because it's something that I push the boundaries of and deal with every day. So that first speaking engagement is the next fear that is on my list to tackle.
Okay. Now, have you done any events or anything around locally?
Not yet. Just mostly speaking at Toastmasters. I had the opportunity to do a workshop at my last company for one of our development teams, and as well as a conference with the National Stuttering Association at, at as well. But that's the extent of my engagements right now.
All right. And so I know you said internationally is where you would see yourself or
Right.
where you would want to be. Are there any countries that you would want to visit in particular, or any specific places that you would want to go? Maybe your first international visit. Where would you want to go if you can go anywhere?
It's a good question. My first international engagement, I would love for that to be, um, well, I guess we have I guess since I don't speak any other languages, I guess we have to be in an area where there are a lot of English speakers. So I'm gonna say London.
I need an invite to that one.
Got one.
All right, so I guess to wrap things up, what's a message that you would want the viewers Like, what's something that you want them to remember?
I guess the first thing is that, and this is kind of a catchphrase that I developed, is that your fear is a fantasy, but your regret is a responsibility. And what that means is that your fear is not real. No, and because often the mistake that we make is to think that our fear is rooted in reality, which in most cases it's not. Once you make a choice to confront your fear, the outcome and the consequences is nothing near what we imagine. But when you don't conquer your fear, then you are left with regret, and that's something that can stay with you for years and years. And I know because there are things that I've let fear prevent me from doing that at 35 I still think about. And the other thing is that a quote that I love is thinking will not overcome fear, but taking action will. So that's probably the biggest lesson that I've learned, is that the only way to overcome fear is to take action and to do something. Fear just does not go away on its own, and then we do the things that we want. We go out and do do what we are afraid of, while the fear is still present, and that's how you overcome it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
All right.